strongly cautioned, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Fucking surprise, bitches.
Boo.
I know. It's been a while. It's literally been like 2-3 weeks since we've done a plugged in.
3 weeks.
A while.
I was about to say, it's been a long fucking while, and I feel really bad because we've been getting in so many bands on interviews, which for those of you watching, we have one tonight, so we're pulling double duty today.
Oh, yeah.
9:00 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have Ashes Fall on with us this evening, so definitely still join us for that one. It's going to be a fucking good one. It's close to the end of the season. It's very close to the end of the season. We only have 3 episodes left.
Yeah, that's just...
You can cry.
It's already
All right,
the first season of mine.
We'll be back in a month. We'll be back in a month.
But we'll also be still doing plugged in along with it too, so I'm not too mad.
Well, yeah, we'll be doing some plugged ins. But anyways, we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna go ahead and do the very first video. This is a band called Dear Tash with a song called Fatal. All right, so that was Dear Tash with Fatal. I know there's probably some bands that are actually watching right now. You're like, how the fuck do I get my shit played? It's easy. You fucking email us. You can email me at jagsdeville434media@gmail.com.
Marshmallow.sa. Damn, I fucked that all up. Marshmallow.si@gmail.com.
Well, that shit don't
make it easy. Just email those two for me.
That pre-show hit, it went straight to your dome.
Yeah, I had to work the day first.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking funny. All right, so you guys know we start out a little mellow, but we're going to go ahead and go right into the fucking next one. We're going to talk quite a bit tonight, so I'm just giving you a few music videos to, get you into it. Anyways, this next one is by a band called The Haunt with a song called Teeth.
Your eyes and that broken stare laying next to me, girl, you're not all there. 6 months and you still don't care. What a waste of time, what a cruel affair. Somehow it's my fault. You're bleeding through your teeth, hammering your chest with the lies you're keeping honest. Wish you nothing but the worst so your heart stops bleeding. With the lies you're keeping. Till your heart stops beating. We're always repeating history. Drink our feelings till we're dizzy. Your kiss, no, it burns like whiskey. If I leave, baby, will you miss me? Somehow it's my fault. You're bleeding through your teeth, hammering your chest with the lies you're keeping honest. Wishing nothing but the worst so your heart stops bleeding. With the lies you're keeping. Till your heart stops beating. You're bleeding through your teeth, hammering your chest with the lies you're keeping honest. Wishing nothing but the worst so your heart stops beating. With the lies you're keeping. Till your heart stops beating.
All right, Haunt with Teeth. What?
She had a hammer?
I have no
What the
idea.
hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Must
Come
have
on,
spoken that
man.
shit again.
She had a hammer.
That's what I'm saying.
She had a hammer in the music video. Never mind. That
What
joke.
the hell's that got to do with anything?
It's
Shit.
all good. It's all good.
Smash the fuck out of everything. I mean, damn. Oh well. That joke is wasted on you. You got to learn some taste.
You did that, CB?
Oh my word! I might have to explain this after the show.
How about we jump into the next one? Reign
Good.
of Z Cellophane.
Perfect.
All right.
Rip the duct tape, plan the escape. I'm confined. When I'm all but dead, I still make headlines in your mind, and I'm never far away. Cellophane can't suffocate me. Kill this pain that loves to hate me. We decay, we're self-defeating. Cut and run, 'cause time is fleeting. And cellophane can't suffocate me now. The hour of retribution must be drawing near. 'Cause power comes naturally to that which we all fear. We're never far away. Cellophane can't suffocate me. Kill this pain that loves to hate me. We decay, we're self-defeating. Cut and run, 'cause time is fleeting. And cellophane can't suffocate me now. Kill this pain that loves to hate me. We decay, we're self-defeating. Cut and run, 'cause time is fleeting. And cellophane can't suffocate me.
All right, so that was Raina Z with Cellophane. Hey, those are really good friends of ours. We fucking love them. We actually just had them on the show, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So go back into our shows, fucking watch that episode, because that episode was fucking fabulous.
Yes, they were an awesome interview. Awesome interview.
Yes, they absolutely were. So going into this next one, before we get on a damn talking spree or making fun of Marshmallow again, I'm not this band I found. They got a pretty big following. I don't know if they're signed or not signed. I have no fucking clue, but they're good. I'd never heard of them before.
He's about to get us busted.
I have no fucking clue. There's a good possibility.
Damn it.
Yeah, half of these shits, when you go look through the YouTube shit, doesn't tell you if they're signed, not signed. You don't have a fucking clue. I go to their Facebook page. If I don't see nothing, then I roll with it. And sometimes we get busted and sometimes we don't. You know, it is what it is. But we're gonna roll with it. So this is Ashtray Valley with Neon Misery. that was Astray Valley with Neon Misery.
That was an awesome song.
So shit. That the day I was going and looking on these, I found all kinds of good damn bands. That ain't even the half of it. We still have a whole shit ton of fucking ones to go through, and we've only been on here for 30 fucking minutes already.
Yep.
I think we've only ran like 3 songs, which probably means we run our fucking mouths far too much.
Oh, I mean, that's because y'all like picking on me too much.
Well, in our defense, we just can't help it.
I don't give a damn. Shit,
Well,
regardless.
when you make it easy.
Well, hey, somebody got to be the goofball on this show. Might as well be me.
I fucking own it. All right, I hear you.
Goddamn right, I'm gonna own it. Shit.
Do you want to announce the next band?
All right, next band we got is Drunkard, Born as Demons.
Right.
All right, so that was Drunkard with Born as Demons.
A lot of energy in that song.
I
Oh,
like it.
I feel like we need. I feel like we need to get them boys for season 3.
Yes.
I think that would be a really great interview.
There's a lot of bands that we need to. Who?
Oh, God. Our list is growing and growing and growing, and for those of you, just wait because season 3 is already turning out to be fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yes.
Towards the end, though, I'm gonna give a little secret, just a tad bit. For those that you watch all the way to the end, you're gonna get a little bit of a secret.
Oh, okay. You okay?
You should already know. You could see the damn song titles at the side.
Yeah, I can. I didn't know you was gonna throw it out there this soon.
I'm gonna throw a little bit, just a little bit, especially them because I love them and I feel like they need to be pushed. So
Who are you joking? I listen to them daily.
they're one of my top 5 favorite bands. That's the first song that song I listen to. That's the first song I get in the car every fucking morning. It used to be "Push It" by Static X. Now it's that. So that tells you anything.
You almost said
Anyways,
it.
this next band, I do want this next band. Actually, I got to send this to our assistant. But anyways, the next band is a band called Nine Dead with Drowning. Told you. That band is fucking.
Yep.
Well, God damn. Y'all know I like my extreme shit.
I basically said to our assistant, screenshotted the whole fucking list. I'm like, so far this whole fucking list.
Some of them are actually already on the list. So a few of these I think are already on the list, but yeah, this is a great list, and some of them have already been on the show. Like we have DK coming up here in a little bit that was just on with us last week, which is another phenomenal show.
Again, I don't care.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of bands that come back at some point. We're going to circle back on some of them. It's coming.
Better.
Maybe season 4 or 5-ish, around there.
Okay.
Speaking of season, we did 2 seasons in 1 year. So it's 106 episodes, 106 bands that we have interviewed from our start, which our birthday is coming up on the 10th.
Damn, I forgot
or the 10th of next month. Yeah. May 10th is our 1-year birthday. That was the first episode that ever aired. It was May 10th of last year, which was Eve to Adam. So we want you guys watching to help us get to 4,000 followers before our birthday, because that was our goal. That was our goal, was at 4,000 followers by the time our birthday came, and our birthday's coming. It's coming soon. It's pretty much a month away. Exactly, almost a month. It's like 31 days.
That's right.
So we got
all your friends and family.
Yeah, the more you help us grow, the more we can get these independent, unknown bands out there and get them pushed to more. The more we build our page, the more we can help push independent bands.
The more your playlist is going to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, CB, you want to introduce this next one?
Yep, we got The Burning Dogma with Forecast.
I'm
So that was the Burning Dogma with Forecast.
Yep, it's gonna be the whole goddamn list.
Probably. Well, shit, we did that. Fucking 3 episodes of sound injection, or 4 episodes of sound injection would completely pull out a whole damn season. So, and this is actually episode 29. We've done 29 episodes of 15 bands per episode. That's a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn sure is too.
That's a lot. We've covered a lot. And once again, we're playing double duty today, so don't miss tonight's band, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. We got Ashes Fall joining us tonight. It's gonna be a fucking blast. And any of our old episodes, you can go to our YouTube channel, which we would highly appreciate you going and subscribing. We would really like that.
Yep.
But most importantly, follow us on Facebook, because that's our main hub is Facebook. And go follow all of these bands. And if you ever wonder, like, how the hell do I remember all these bands? Just go to our page. We always make a post and we always tag every single band that we have in every single episode. So go down and just go like every single one of their pages and follow them.
It's all in there.
Yep. It's always on
all
there.
it is a click of a button. That's it.
Yeah. So this next band, hopefully will be a season 3 band.
I want to do this one since I'm the freaking werewolf fanatic anyway.
Go ahead. You can.
It is the Lichen Momento.
That was the Lycan with Memento.
Please, let us get them on the show.
They're
That was fucking
fantastic.
awesome.
They're a fucking fantastic band. A fantastic fucking band. And did you notice how the drummer looks like a mini Brock Lesnar? That motherfucker built like a damn brick shit house.
Woo. Like
Yeah, I'm like, goddamn, is Brock Lesnar on drums?
Oh, I can't remember what other dude's name is. I'm not gonna be able to remember it. Fuck it.
I don't know. So we're gonna go into it because we are dragging the fuck out of time, but it's good because we're having a good time and we're getting through some damn good bands. But we're gonna push through a couple before we go run our fucking mouths again. So the next one is Poison the Preacher with
Sucker Punch.
I couldn't see. I'm glad you could. I was trying to read it. All right, thank you. All right, so that was Poison the Preacher with Sucker Punch.
Straight up
Literally.
fight music.
Dude.
Wow. Yes. No, I'm not the only one that thought that. Good. Because that was awesome.
Also, did you see at the end? It looked like there was a little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the background on that letter.
There was.
No, I didn't
There
see
was. So they must
Oh,
be
yeah.
fans of that.
Oh yeah, there was. Well,
Okay.
I mean, and there was a lot of bands there. That, I don't know. If I'm older than a lot of people that fucking watch this damn show. So back, I guess about 8-9 years ago, it was very popular for bands to make like retro 80s t-shirts in like fonts from like 80s cartoons. And
God.
especially a lot of the pop punk bands were doing it like all the fucking time. And it was like super popular to do that. So like people were taking like the Rugrats logo and Teenage Mutant Ninja and X-Men and creating these like spin-offs as like band t-shirts of like 80s and 90s stuff. So it was this whole thing, and I've seen some bands try to like bring it back here and there as of recently. So that's probably what that kind of.
I ain't mad
whole
at
thing
it.
is.
It's a good style though.
It is. It's
I
cool as
know.
shit. I like it. I dig it. So the next one we're getting into is a band called Death Reapers with Thirst for Chaos. Well, that was Death Reaper's Thirst for Chaos.
That was awesome.
So we see some of our friends in here. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
What's going on, y'all?
Y'all know we love those boys. And if you have not went and listened to them, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go fucking listen to them. Go follow them. And you might as well get used to their music because our season 3 intro is one of their songs, Grievance. And you're going to see it every fucking time we go live for like a few months. That season 3 is going. So get your asses prepared and just go listen to them because they're a phenomenal band. Anyways, getting into the next band. I think this is a one-man band. I couldn't find a whole lot on this band, but I'm pretty sure that this is a one-man band, which is pretty impressive. I mean, I know there's a lot out there. It's just you don't see them very often, and you especially don't see them do like actual music videos. So I thought it was pretty impressive. But anyways, this is a band called Winter's Howl with Elements. And that was Winter's Howl with Elements.
That was a really good song as well.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was so glad that I sent the whole fucking list to her.
Well, we still have some more, which actually 2 of these coming up have actually been on the show before. Previously, we just had Decay, and then the last band up we actually had way back during season 1. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into the next one. If CB, you want to announce the next one?
Absolutely. We got Reminiscence with Say My Name.
I am not in danger. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks.
All right, that was Reminiscence with Say My Name.
Hell yeah.
I told you I was throwing out fucking bangers tonight.
Yep. You did. You did. You did.
All damn night long. Well, not all damn night long, because we still have another show to do tonight. So it's like fucking double duty.
Yep.
But, anyways, this next band, we just had them on last week. I think it was last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. Anyways, this is Decay with Start the Rot. All right, so that was Decay with Start the Rot.
Yeah.
Love those guys. Go back, watch our interview with them. It was fantastic.
Lots of fun.
This next one, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it.
Okay.
The second episode of season 3. It's going to be an early show, though. It's going to be like 2:00 in the afternoon Eastern time. We have got Impure from Germany that is going to be coming on the show. And let me tell you, I'm a huge Impure's up there with like Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid and Strange Like Me and some of these other bands that we've been like super heavy on ever since, we've found their music. This is another one of those bands that we're super heavy on, and we will push the fuck out of this band, but they are amazing. And this is not, we've had the actual official music video on, but this is just her doing the vocals just straight up on a live feed. So I wanted to play it because this girl is phenomenal. This band is phenomenal. Check them out. This is Impure with Nightmares.
Hi, my name is Bianca, and this is Nightmares.
We're coming back again to right the chapter. Our winter is over. And we're ready for you. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
There's not very many songs that I've heard in the last like year that I listened to them and within the first like 30 seconds they give me fucking goosebumps.
Yeah, sit here and just sit and shivers up your fucking
There's
spine.
been a few like Odyssey from Dying Oath did that. Grievance from Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid did that. Fucking the one from the first one I found from Strange Like Me.
Yep.
It did that. shit, there's been a few others, but there's only been like 4 or 5, and it's very rare that happens. And that was one of those bands that's like right out the gates, like, holy shit!
Like even the big name bands have not been able to send that chill up my spine in a very long time.
No, fuck no, absolutely not. So, anyways, we got the last song up. These are actually very, very, very dear friends of ours. This is a band called Haunt the Sleep with a song called Defiance. So I was asleep with Defiance. Those of you that might be watching that might be going to Welcome to Rockville, Meg, their lead vocalist, will actually be with me at Welcome to Rockville. She's a good homie. We're going to be walking around, fucking checking out bands, shaking hands, taking pictures, all that kind of good shit. And I'm going to be trying to, network with other bands, hopefully. So on that, we are out of here. Don't forget tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have Ashes Fall joining us this evening. Until then, which you only got like less than 2 hours, come back, watch the interview tonight. It's going to be great. We love you guys. Thank you for fucking joining, and we are out of here. Peace.
Later.